It is no longer traditional cattle rustling. It is business. They steal the cows, put them on lorries, and go and sell them in the markets. But then this makes when I was in Karamoja the other time, I was teasing the soldiers. I said, but now, this makes the work easier. Because first of all, the roads in Karamoja are not many. So if you say they are transporting cows on lorries, where do they pass? The roads are not so many. That means you, the soldiers, are the ones allowing them to pass. So now, we are changing the commanders in that area because it seems that there's been some collusion by some of the security people. And indeed, one of my very active girls, you know, I normally get some girls and boys when I'm going around. Somehow I spot some who are very active. Like the one, I think she was also a cattle rustler herself. What the soldiers have been doing has been essentially to react. They react. When there's a raid, when they get information in time, they react and either kill the armed raider or arrest him, or he escapes. But reacting. And even when they react against the one with the gun. Because you remember talking about disarmament meaning disarming the guns. But what has come out is that, yes, the one with the gun must be dealt with. But even somebody can raid even without a gun. Even with a bow and arrow, somebody can raid. So therefore, in the operations now, number one, they go for the one with the gun. Number two, they go for the one, even if he doesn't have a gun, but he has got a bow and arrow. They go for that one. Number three, there is the one who doesn't have a gun or arrow and bow, just with a stick, but he's the one driving the cows. He's the one driving the cows, chasing them to take them where they are going. So that one also we are going for him. You did not have a gun, but you had a stick, and you were driving the cows, stolen cows. We go for you. And number four, suspect. Because in the past, they were not dealing with the suspects. Somebody is known is suspected to be a raider, but because he's not raiding now, you leave him alone. So therefore, this time, they are going for all the four. Now, for instance, there's one who was killed on Tuesday. He was killed because the army has profiled, what they call profiling. Profiling means listing. All suspected cattle rustlers. This one who was killed on Tuesday was number 26 on the list. And they went to arrest him, but because he's guilty, he tried to run, and they shot him. And this is what the army is doing inside Karamoja there now. The four, the gun holder, the arrow bow holder, the one who is with the stick driving, and even anybody who is suspected. Both inside Uganda and in Kenya and South Sudan. Because you hear some of these people who support cattle rustling, they say, but if you disarm Karamojong, how about the Turkana in Kenya? How about the Topotha in South Sudan? How about the guns in Somalia? That's none of our business. For us, we are talking about Uganda. There are guns in Congo. There are guns in South Sudan near Arua. But you never hear these guns entering Uganda. Because the people within Uganda don't welcome it. So don't use the excuse that because there are guns in Turkana, there are guns in Topotha, therefore we must also have guns here to balance the other guns. We cannot accept that. Even if there are suspects in Kenya, we shall work with the Kenya government and arrest them. Kenya government cannot harbor people who are endangering us. Even South Sudan, these are friendly governments. As long as we have got the information, the intelligence, we shall go for them together with the Kenya government. So that's what is happening there. And from what I'm going there tomorrow, but from what I'm hearing is that a lot of guns have been recovered, but I hear that the raid